We've seen how celebrities can earn scads of cash, blow it slowly on toys and trinkets, or lose it all in an instant. While this musician turned business mogul has some sage advice for stars looking to turn their name into a brand. He proudly plasters his face across everything from comic books to condoms.
I'm Gene Simmons. I'm that guy that sticks his tongue out that your mommy likes and maybe your daughter does too.
Gene Simmons is best known as the blood-spitting, bass-wielding, tongue-wagging guitarist from the legendary rock band Kiss.
The fame and the wealth actually winds up being the downfall for a lot of people.
But not for Gene and his bandmates. Kiss cashed in on their popularity to sell more than just CDs.
Kiss initially started out as just, I want to have fun and get lots of chicks. It's true that happens, but what also happens is you get a tsunami of cash. Lots of it, more than most third world countries. We've had 2,000 licenses, everything from Kiss condoms to Kiss Visa cards to you name it. Clearly, the group has been very good to me. We're the #1 gold record champions in all of American history, group history. No other American group has more gold records. I'm proud of that.
Gene also dabbled in the acting game, appearing in 9 films since the early 80s.
The notion that we're only supposed to do one thing is a loser's game. You know, never put all your eggs in one basket and so on. The day is awfully long. There are many hours to fill. And I don't watch ball games, so I know I'm in the minority. But while they're watching the ball game dipping chips, I'm in the kitchen trying to do their girlfriend. Just kidding.
But Gene does like to read. In 2002, Simmons launched a magazine named after his most famous feature.
Gene Simmons' Tongue magazine. God, I love saying that. The basic idea is that the magazine is a hybrid between all my favorite magazines. It's Playboy, but it's got beautiful ladies, of course, but they've got to have a story, and they've got their clothes on. Not much, I'll grant you, but they're clothed. That way I can be right next to Time magazine. It's pragmatism all the way. Pragmatism rules.
In 2001, Gene added author to his resume when he penned the New York Times bestseller titled Kiss and Makeup. The book details Gene's life, including liaisons with countless women during his career. Perhaps this carnal knowledge even inspired his latest endeavor.
Kiss condoms, like most things with Kiss on them or Gene Simmons on them, are huge. When you have sex, you must wear a condom. So that's a given. So then you have a choice of either putting something on your Johnson that looks like a Roman, warrior out of Spartacus, or you can put on my pretty face.
Gene has even reached superhero status. In 2002, he inked a deal to publish the second generation of Kiss comic books. In spring 2003, he will launch his own publishing company, Simmons Books.
The first title is going to be Buy This Volume 1, How I Got Rich and How You Can Too. And it goes through all the sort of everyday decisions we make that's either going to put more money into our pockets or less. And I don't know about you out there, but I want more. I've actually heard rock stars saying that they feel uncomfortable with the amount of money that they're making, that it's hideous amounts. Well, here's the answer. Sit down and write Gene Simmons a personal check, because I want to make you happy. You'll make both of us happy. You'll shut your mouth finally, and I'll have even more money than I have now. I love that part. So all you rock stars out there, if you're uncomfortable with the amount of money you're making, you send it to me.
Gene took his celebrity and created a brand that made him a rich man. But not all stars are so lucky. Money can be a blessing or a burden. Wealth can trigger a celebrity's downfall, just like it can secure a future beyond the fame. It all depends on how the money is spent. But even in Hollywood, there is one thing that will never be for sale.
There's nothing and no amount of money that's going to buy you happiness. Now, having said all that, if you're going to be a miserable bastard, better to be a rich, miserable son of a bee than a poor one.
I've been lucky in that I've been well paid. I've also managed to find, from the beginning, phenomenally bizarre ways to just not have it anymore, and I've done a good job at that.
Money is the root of all evil. No, it's not. Lack of money is the root of all evil.